how do you
right?
avoid, and I think this is more so like, how do you avoid feeling burnt out? We talk about,
Yep.
times of feeling stressed. Things are never always smooth, right? There's going to be trials and tribulations and periods of time where you and your wife together, because you are a team in that, struggle. But how do you avoid that burnout feeling where you feel like you've given 100% everywhere and then you start crumbling? How do you avoid that?
You just got to, I think, sometimes use that innate human quality called intuition, right? We all have it, right?
Yeah.
Close your eyes, feel into your body. Like we all have it to a certain extent, and
Yeah.
some have been able to refine that craft more than others. So for me, it's
Yeah.
really just kind of now I've learned to listen for signs and signals, and I also know like when I was in my 20s, I was like a bull charging at the matador in life, right? So like I would literally
Yeah.
charge at any goal, anything, from a place of being unrelenting.
Yeah.
Now I've learned that I can still have that goal, but I don't need to try and attack it as hard as I once thought. I can be a bit more strategic with it. I can spend a
Yeah.
bit more time, like in terms of like stress and managing time, like do do two or three things a day.
Yeah.
And so what I mean by that is like if you've got a task list of 10, 20 things, do not try and do them all in one day. I mean, you
Yeah.
can, but I guarantee you, you're going to do them not as proficiently as you could. The quality is not going to
Yeah.
be as good. The results aren't going to be as good, and you're going to feel stressed out doing it. So, things that I've changed from my 20s into my 30s, and next year I'm got the big 40 for turning 40. But
Woo!
yeah, kind of. But big changes that I've made for me is literally like just realizing that I'm not a machine. I'm a human.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, I'm a working machine. I'm an animal." No, 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 no. You're not fucking not. You're a human,
No, yeah,
right?
you're gonna
Right?
crash eventually. You really think
You
you're
you
some
you you
robot? Mm-mm.
you're going to crash, and I used to, and that led to
Yeah.
me, like in my 30s, I had two big burnouts, two massive nervous breakdowns, from
Yeah.
literally just being a robot, like for years. So I've learned to kind of, you know, take time out for myself, make sure that we assign time for us as a family, and then also within our relationship, which generally, you know, comes last when you've got kids, is take time together out as a couple,
Yeah.
to water all of those trees. You've got to water your own garden, your family's garden,
Yep.
and the garden of your other half.